Beneath the shimmering waves of the Coral Isles, where magic danced through the currents and light-painted patterns across the ocean floor, there lived a brave young mermaid named Annika. With eyes as bright as the sea and a heart full of courage, Annika was the guardian of her underwater home, a protector of its wonders and secrets. But peace in the Coral Isles was fragile. Dark forces stirred in the depths, awakening ancient sea creatures that threatened to shatter the harmony of her world. Armed with her glowing trident and unyielding spirit, Annika would face the dangers lurking in the shadows. This is her story. It begins with a whisper in the water and a storm on the horizon. Annika swam through the calm waters of the Coral Isles, her sharp eyes scanning the surroundings. But today was different. The water felt charged with energy. She sensed something was wrong. Suddenly, a huge shadow passed overhead, and from the depths, monstrous sea creatures rose, their scales gleaming with menace. Annika clenched her fists, ready to defend her home. The first creature to attack was a massive sea serpent, its body twisting through the water like a coiled rope. Annika dodged its snapping jaws, her heart racing. She gripped her glowing trident, a weapon forged from the ocean's magic, and prepared to strike. With a swift movement, she aimed for the serpent's weak spot, determined to protect her world. Just as Annika struck the serpent, a school of aggressive, giant sharks appeared, circling around her. Their jaws snapped as they closed in on her, but Annika's quick reflexes and mastery of the water gave her the edge. She used her magic to create a whirlpool, pulling the sharks into the vortex. With a final burst of energy, she sent them spiraling away into the depths. Annika thought the battle was over, but suddenly, hundreds of glowing jellyfish appeared, their tentacles crackling with electric energy. They surrounded her in a shimmering wall of light, their stings deadly. With no time to lose, Annika swam upwards, using her trident to cut through the sea of jellyfish, her movements swift and graceful, but always with caution. The final creature to appear was the legendary Kraken. Its massive tentacles burst from the deep, splashing water everywhere as it roared in fury. Annika, exhausted but resolute, took a deep breath and swam toward the beast. With all her strength and magic, she summoned a massive tidal wave, crashing into the Kraken with all her might. The battle for the sea was coming to a head. With one final push, Annika defeated the Kraken, sending it back into the abyss. The sea creatures retreated, and the calm of the Coral Isles returned. Annika floated to the surface, breathing heavily, but with a sense of pride. She had protected her world, and the ocean's magic had been restored.